What's going on, guys? This is another episode of Inside the Mind of Miami. I am your host, Miami the Great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? We're only 14 weeks away from the regular NFL season. Welcome, guys. Ready for the NFL season? Far as bets, schedules of what I was really kind of a predicament of things that I felt like could have been coming for this NFL season, guys. Thanks you guys for joining me for this journey. Like I said, we're only 14 weeks away from the regular season, where me and CJ will 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be giving y'all the recaps of what happened through the whole NFL week. But don't worry, Inside the NFL Mind will continue. Longer it's not a Thursday morning game, guys. I will make up for that because I know our first game is Wednesday. So that first Wednesday game is a night game. So that one Thursday that I will make up for that game there. So the first week I will do on Wednesday will be first time on Wednesday. Hopefully there's no PLE. I could probably do it on both pages to talk it up or in my page. If not, you guys please follow me on my page. That's Miami the Great 305, where you guys can catch me doing all that. I have to switch the banner here for you guys so you guys can know where to reach us at. That's Miami the Great 305 on X. Give me a follow and also join the DWE television page on X too. If you follow both of the pages, you can both find more information on how we're going to do that because I'm going to start doing reactions too. If you guys are into the last Avatar, the last Airbender, I'm going to do a reaction to X-Men 97. So that would be just something just on my page and the Twitch page. I won't do it on YouTube. It won't be on DWTV. It'll actually just be on the Miami the Great 305 page. The Twitch pages are DWE Radio and DWE Television. Go over there to Twitch and follow whichever page you would like to follow. Thanks you guys for supporting us on Twitch, on X. And if you want to support us on YouTube, go over there, like, subscribe on Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe on us on YouTube. Like I say, thanks you guys for joining me tonight. Kind of really got a lot of rain here where I'm at, so hopefully, I'm surprised that everything is working because it's thundering like a big dog today for this stuff like I say, yeah, guys, welcome to Inside the NFL Mind. Like I say, guys, we're going to talk about a lot of releases, a lot of trades, stuff like that. Let's get right into that we're gonna get into some NFL talk here in the first hour, where we had some lot of NFL news come out. I seen on the timeline. Like I said, I'm gonna hit a few things that I did see that was interesting to me on some things that could change the shift of the NFL on maybe leading a team more to more wins than they did before. I think that's something that we have to keep looking out for. We're definitely going to talk about the schedule, guys. I've been going over that with you guys. I went back to week 1 through 4 with you guys because we did have, like I said, a lot of big trades that I felt like switch my thoughts about some of the wins and some of the losses. Some of them stayed the same, some of them stayed different. When I did look at the schedule, like I said, there has nothing else been out lately. For as the big Rams trade with Rams and the Browns. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm still on the fence about Kansas City, but it seems like the more and more I'm seeing the video of Patrick Mahomes, I'm like, man. But I'm like, this is a physical sport. I mean, I would be surprised. They're saying he's going to be ready for week 1 right out the gate, and I'm just a little still on the fence about that because this is your franchise player. You don't want him to get hurt, and it just kind of takes a little bit off of his career. We did know that he did go into a ACL injury before the year started, and it kind of really kind of had me thinking like, well, where could we go next after that? I think that's something this take in consideration. That's where I'm on the fence at the end of the day when it comes to Patrick Mahomes and everything he how he's doing with that. So I think that's something that we have to see throughout the NFL season. Um, yeah, I just feel like I think with the Rams move, before we get into some more news, I feel like the Rams have more of a better chance to getting to the Super Bowl because of the team, especially um, defense wise. I feel like defense wise to a great defense. If Houston, I'm mad. If we can go toe to toe with the Rams and their defense, we are we've came way better than what they had. I feel like if the of the NFL, I feel like that's where they want to be. Here, you guys can go check it out. I usually post some NFL news on there about some updates about some things that are going on with the NFL. If you guys do want to go check that out, go ahead and check it out. Like I say, I feel like we are only 14 more. I've been seeing so far. I did see some news about lemon injury. I do want to pull that up here for a minute. They were saying that he did get injured. It's something I did post earlier. today when I posted. I'm gonna pull it up here and then I'm gonna give y'all guys my thoughts about it. Let's see. Here we go. I think it was on. I don't know what the news came up. It could have been Adam maybe posted it. I'm gonna see real quick about the lemon news because I think it came out I think it came out yesterday or today. Where I was joining me. I think 8 or 5 took. I was like, well, okay, we go already. The whole ordeal of him maybe being in this news for you guys here. And then we're gonna pull it up on as like I say, Sleeper was the one that did post it and then made the news today. Um I did see it on the X page here on oh yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. StreamYard. It could be StreamYard though too. Sometimes StreamYard be messing up. But like I was saying, um, with Lemon, I feel like just the stuff that's going on concerning to really it was really concerning to me because like I say I had this kid for at least like they now you're saying that he's already injured. He could have been the second go-to guy because, like I say, I know they're going to be probably covering Smith like no tomorrow. Now they was like, well, we might got one person just to worry about and not two. With him being injured, maybe a couple teams are going to try to probably bank him up a little bit so he can get out early, so they won't have to worry about him. You might another wide receiver may get the third um, stream receiver slot stream with Brown going to New England. I would think so. I would think that's the direction they would go with him. But like I said, I think that's kind of okay, he's injured um, already, and then and we're at camp. Like I said, we're only 14 weeks. There's no worry. I mean, even if he's in a little injury, maybe if it's like a couple weeks where it's not going to do it's not something really severe, really big. I think if it's like a couple where we're at in the season, from where we're at right now. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys again because I actually got it on. Information here says the let's see, I'm gonna pull up. Try to get this up here for you guys about Lemon. Let's see. I don't see it on my screen just yet. There we go. Okay, there we go. I was just waiting for it to pop up on my screen, guys. Is sidelined as he appears to be still recovering from his hamstring injury. So from the way I read this, is he already had this injuries. Like I said, quite alarming. Right now, like I say, with this injury, is it something going to bother him throughout the season? Because um, is he injured enough where it's not going to be too bad, and he'll be ready for the whole attacking him, trying to get him all kind of ways to get him injured early. This kind of worries me now because now I'm like, well, maybe he's not going to get the TDs that they had set for him already. Um, he was part of the years, but with this injury, I don't think so. I think the one that went with Kevin Ward is going to probably definitely Kaden Tate is definitely going to probably have more of a better season than anyone. I know a lot of people, Cam Downs, from the defensive. I think he'll get defensive rookie, so I think that's where kind of um, X that's out with him. If you me, so I think that's the thing about him. I Michael um um Mike who went to Green Bay. This hamstring, like I said, I didn't hear about this until now. So that's something that, like I say, is still is alarming and concerning to me. Um, um, if in the um, Madden cover star. Now I was like, well, before they even named it, I was like, well, they Kyler Murray said on this tough part of adjusting to the Minnesota offense, and he was telling them about the offense because he came from Arizona. He was with Arizona for quite some time. Now he's with the Minnesota Vikings. So this is his comments for today to the fans.
Already being behind, not getting the amount of reps that you would typically want
They're going to go with Ken Murray. Like I said, I feel like that's a good thing. He still feels like he has a chip on his shoulder, which is a good thing for him. I feel um, like I said, he's still in this season. That the like I say, I love the videos from minicamp. Like I said, we'll take a couple looks at that uh, today. I think that once they once they go him playing on this level will be different. Um, to Love and Marvin Harris Jr. I mean, he has two great players that will get him some wins here and there. I think a couple of TDs will probably mostly be the rushing up passing. I think if you can't stop the run, you stop the rush, you're going to have to stop the pass too. So defense, do they got their hands full a little bit? I mean, you have a good cornerback back there that's can give you great coverage. I think that you can do a lot. Like I say, I don't have. I think Arizona just has a lot of games where they are facing a lot of tough defenses, but I think the main thing Arizona is going to probably do is try to keep the ball away from the offense. I think that's the game plan. Try to run the ball mostly. I don't see them coming out slinging the ball right away from week one. I think they're going to try to use Love as a running and see how he's finding creases. I think that maybe first or second week of the NFL, you'll probably see a lot of more rushing than passing, but I could be wrong. I mean, you'll see probably short passes here. That's what I see a lot of long passes here and there, but you don't want to do that unless you're like really down. I think, and I said this last year when me and CJ was on the show. The penalties will cost you at the end of the day, and I think that's something that the Arizona Cardinals are going to have to look at for this year. And this is one of the videos I just seen today. The new quarterback for Arizona, which is Blake. Which, like I say, see here, look, a little, short pass. You might see even with Love, you might see, and I think that's what we're going to get from them. I think we're just seeing that this little, you'll see that right there from them at the end of the day from Arizona. If you ask me, so I think that's something that we have to take a look at. I think that I think yeah, sorry about that, guys. But like I was saying, I feel like that um, the more we look into the season, I feel like Arizona could be a team that um, they can still probably win a few games here and there. Like I said, I had to look at the team overall. Like I said, I would not say I would doubt they will not get scoring. I just feel like they're going against a lot of defenses that are a little better than them, and I feel like that's where they're going to probably have their problems at the end of the day. I think that's something that we have to they're going to have to take a consideration at as we look at more of the NFL season. Like I said, I did look into a lot of their schedule, and I was just like, maybe that's something that um, we have to look at. Like I said, I feel like there are more better teams than them. If you ask me, I just think that they are not a team that you can really go against a great defense. I think great defenses are going to pick up this team a lot. You probably get a few interceptions when you go against a lot of great defenses. And like I say, as we was looking at the schedule the last couple of days when I went through all 4 days, I seen some good defenses that are better than them. I think Arizona defense itself it's going to have maybe a couple hard times against these good teams too to keep them off the field. I think that's where Arizona's going to be in trouble, and I think it probably will push them into panic mode because if you get down so much, I mean, what you're going to do? You're going to keep trying to run the ball here and there. Maybe, like I say, they'll probably mix it up, mix and match, where they do run throw here and there. Which, like I say, it's not a bad thing. You could do that if you want to. I feel like that's something that if that's the direction they want to go, they can do that. Um, it's probably up to them. I can see them that game plan being based off of that. I think once a lot of defenses see that, that's where you're going to have the places where okay, we know where you're going to throw the ball, we know what direction you're going to go, we kind of know the plays. I think after week 3, if they kind of figure Arizona out, I think they're going to be in trouble because, like I say, yes, you got the players, but like I said, I think like I say, Arizona wants to go into their games where you just don't use your wide receiver. I think you want to use that running back too for those screen plays, those short plays here and there. Um, short yardage plays where you can get a little yard. I think Arizona, especially when they want to take on, if they're getting the ball first, I think Arizona wants to have the mindset where we got to not just hold on to the ball. Let's get great yardage up the field and least score. I think that's the main thing that they want to go into and just look at. If it was me, I think that's something that they have to realize as the season starts. I think that's something that they will have to keep concern of and just keep mind of. If you ask me, I think that's something that they definitely have to look into as the season starts of the NFL. Um, it's just that's just my thoughts about that with them. Like I say, it's very concerning when it comes to Arizona and the Arizona Cardinals. At the end of the day, so I think that's something that we have to see. But let's look up some more Arizona guys. Like I say, Arizona's. I see them winning a lot of games. For right now, we'll take a quick look. In the next 10 minutes, the last hour, we'll look at the week 5 schedule. Maybe I finally have them win. I maybe had them one win, maybe, but I think so far when I looked at the schedule, I didn't have them winning at all. That's something that I mean I was very concerned about. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was something that right off the bat this was quite alarming to me. Just the schedule itself. As I looked everything I seen from on my side of the just the whole portality. Trying to see if we got some more information before we get into our just like schedule. Concerned about the whole thing. I definitely said something about Lemon already. Everyone that really kind of stuck out to me on the whole schedule of the week. Like I say, um, just some things that I did look into and just want to just keep. So like I said, we're only 14 weeks away. We still got quite some time before we get into the main season, guys. I feel like that's something that is okay with us. Like I said, we did with their. Let's talk about some Browns. Guys, about the Browns and what they was probably going to do with um, their who's going to be starting. We still do not know which. We're still 14 weeks away. It's not concerning yet to me, guys. If you ask me, I don't think it's concerning to me yet. If you ask me, that's just something I feel like it is not. As we pull up, you guys can't see me, but there we go. Okay, so here we go. It says here it says the Browns head coach Todd Marks, who y'all know that is now the new head coach of the Browns. Said that is now no is not prepared. He's not prepared to name his starting quarterback mini camp at the end of the week of the end of this week. He's still saying he's deciding who will be the starting quarterback. I would think that they were going to go. They're going to go to Watson. You ask me. I think this whole. I can tell you guys now. This whole thing is starting to paint a pair. I would not be surprised. Someone may have this whole thing where we don't. If they don't have a good year, they could probably go get Sanders or probably try to make some trades. But do they have enough to get Sanders? Maybe so. I think the Browns will take a fifth or fourth rounder or something like that because I feel like they probably feel like they're in a good enough position to add some more pieces to um their team. I think that's I think they will do at the end of the day. It's just something I would see them going the direction they will go. Like I say, I'm not too concerned yet with the Browns. It's just right now I'm not surprised. If it's gonna be Watson, I would if they say Sanders is starting. Cause now I feel like just not that. The pressure's more on Sanders to perform. You know who's backing you, the guy who they're giving all this money to. But I don't think they're going to do that. I don't see that Browns organization doing that. They played Watson all this money to not just be a backup, the backup quarterback. Um, um, right out the gate. I think they at the end of the day, and just what they're gonna how they're gonna perform and how they're gonna act when they. I did tell you guys about the Dallas Cowboys that they got Cam Downs. I'm not because like I told you guys before the draft, I was like, man, they're gonna probably try to load up on defense. I know how the Cowboys draft, and it didn't surprise me, but they said they're surprised. It is he's good defensive player. I feel like I say, I feel like he can really shine. I think because the spotlight will be on Dallas more than anything. We all know most of the majority of the time Dallas has most of the prime time slots. So I can see that coming out to be the case with this here. I'm not surprised. I think he could be, I think, a great player. It's just the thing about Jerry that has me the way how he is once a player becomes good, Jerry doesn't want to pay him. I think that's the only thing about Jerry. We seen go to the Super Bowl. I think Jerry would have, paid the right players and did the right thing. You probably would have went to a Super Bowl long time ago. Um, for now, for even my Eagles fans. So, but I mean, it's up to him on where does he really want to how Downs is going to perform this year. Like I say, he will be on prime TV. I feel like that's something that we'll definitely have to see as today, and I'm gonna see as we go on. They got and I don't know if y'all got said that. I think the thing about that, I think he has to really kind of focus on working on those in the it's not pulling up yet, guys. Okay, there we go. Um, I think I'm back. Yeah. Um, if not, we'll move on to the. Let's see. I got a comment there. Okay. Maybe this thing is like crazy today.
I guess my laptop is not hacking right, so I'm gonna swap to my phone real quick because it's not acting right on the laptop for some reason. But yeah, like I was saying that we'll move on to the schedule here um real quick, and we'll go to that. Try to mute that. But yeah, I think at the end of the day we'll see what's next for a lot of teams when we get into the season. I do want to still go over the schedule with you guys, and we could talk about the schedule with you guys because I feel like the schedule is still something that I want to go over. Hopefully we can I can pull up this the maybe hopefully some DraftKings. Like I say, I probably know that it's acting crazy because of the rain. It's like storming real hard here. So I just know that that's maybe something ready for them any TDs. Man, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie, man. CJ, man. Them NTDs gonna be. I'm gonna pull it up here for you guys. Right off the back. I mean, when I looked at some of the weeks, especially week one, because you got I looked at the Seattle and New England's game, and they got Seattle winning, but I think New England's gonna win. But I think the thing about that New England game is you can go either ways. You can get you can go New England's running back. You can go still. You can probably go AJ Brown because he's probably most likely going to get a TD. Even the quarterback. But that's three. That's three. He said baseball got me tired. It was, man. Man. As it got down to, it's hard to hit. The first shot for NBA, man. It's NBA is such up and down, man. I mean, I've been enjoying it. I think the NETD here. Um, oh yeah, well I was talking about week one. I think week one is what I was saying. Well, if he does get an NETD, that's what you want to. That's what I think is gonna be hard because I think that first week they're gonna either. I want to see how the bet's gonna be for for Brown. Um, if I was doing that any parlay, I think that my any parlay would be um for that if I was doing like a a first week parlay. I think that would be maybe one of the parlays that I would probably do. I would definitely put him on there as week one, but I think the odds are gonna be crazy low because I think a lot of people are gonna bet him for week one right out the gate. You ask me, so I think I just see that it's such a easy bet with Brown that you gotta you kind of gotta be careful. I'm really interested on how they're gonna go about the NETDs because that is a Wednesday game too. I don't know if you knew that, CJ. So that's something I would probably cover that night. They'll probably I know they're doing one Wednesday night and Thursday night of week one. Um, because I think one of those games is overseas. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. It's a lot of overseas game, man. It's a lot of overseas game, which kind of has me worried too. Of is that something they're going to be trying to do where they try to get your bets going too. As you can see here, I'm finally on week five. Um, you got Tampa versus Dallas. I do like this game here. Um, Tampa versus Dallas. Um, I will go Dallas here because, like I said, I feel like the Dallas defense will be more should be more better here. You ask me. I think I do like this game. This is a let me see here. This is a night game, so it'll be a game I will be covering. Um, I will definitely talk about this more about who could get TDs. I don't know. Tampa Bay is it's gonna be really weird on how you bet on them. Like Baker getting like his passing yards, rushing yard. I mean receiving yards for his um his wide receivers. Let me see who they got here. They actually got Dallas winning too, so they got Dallas too. So they got Dallas winning too. So they're kind of on the same page I'm on, where they got Dallas winning too. So I mean, I would go Dallas too here. Week five. I think I've been saying this a lot about Jacksonville and um the Eagles. Now I'm finding out all this about what's going on with Lemon. His injuries is kind of has me a little worried. Here, with Lemon, I think the thing with Lemon is just it scared me with that. It's, oh, nice. Pax is still is an opening. Yeah, Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday is the opening night game. Thursday, yes, San Francisco. That's the Thursday night game. Um, I like that San Francisco. I did talk about that CJ that Thursday game with everyone here. I do like that game with those two. It's some good money there. I think the defense though with the Rams, man, that's gonna be a very interesting game for Rams in San Francisco because I feel like San Francisco can still run the ball. You got McCaffrey. You still have um Brock Purdy, so I mean, it's going to be probably a pretty good game. I'm going to cover both of those games because they're both night games. Because, like I say, some of our games on Thursday are going to be day games that I can't cover. So that can kind of make up for inside the NFL mind of Miami. But even if we do miss it, even if I do miss it Thursday, me and CJ would definitely talk about it on that Tuesday. Um, to talk about because I'll still probably watch the game to kind of give CJ my thoughts about when we do it. Like I say, 14 more weeks, guys. We got 14 weeks into the regular season, so man, I think I'm more ready, and I'm really trying to study and get it down pack of where we're gonna go. Like I say, and this is another game here. Like I say, Philly and Jacksonville. They got Philly winning. I think Jacksonville. They're in London. This is really their home turf for Jacksonville. This is a morning game. Oh man, oh man. Week 5 morning game. Give me Jacksonville. I'll go Jacksonville. I'm going Jacksonville. I guess they're saying Jacksonville will be the upset. So Jacksonville might have the most odds right now. But I bet guaranteed going into week 5, their odds will probably go low if they're going on a hot run, hot start. I got Jacksonville going for a very hot start, right off the back. If you ask me, here. Um, we got Houston and Tennessee. Like I say, I got to see how Houston is going to be, how the defense is going to be. By week 5, we'll really know. Right off the back, here. They got Houston winning. I love Tennessee. Tennessee offense is going to be very, very explosive, guys. I'm not worried about Tennessee's offense. I'm more. I didn't give this much thought, but I don't know too much about what's going to go on with Tennessee's defense. And that's where we got to worry about because remember, Houston, they're going to have a running game this year because they have Montgomery. And I think Houston's going to use that in this game. Don't forget about Nick Cobbs, too. I think they're going to use that into this game here, too, with Tennessee. I think Houston will take the win here. They probably have more the chance of winning, but I think Tennessee is going to make those explosive plays to keep it close. This could be a pretty close game here. This could be one of my games of the week. I know normally, guys, if you joining me, I've been giving y'all guys every week of what game I feel like could be possibly the game of the week. This is one of them. I'm going to highlight this game and say, hey, this could be the game of the week. And it is in Nashville, Tennessee. They're not done with their stadium just yet. I don't think they will be done until 2027 or 2028, which is crazy because I don't know what's taking them so long. Trust me, I passed Nashville a couple times and they've been building on this stadium. Feel like it's been years now. I don't know what's been going on there with that. It's a very weird area because it maybe could be because of that too, the area of how it's made and how it's structured, so it could have been something with that. It's a very going to be a very unique design for Tennessee. I have seen it. It looks like more like a building more than a stadium because when you pass it you'll think, oh, it doesn't look like a stadium, it looks like a building type until you see the what's the names on top of it. Now I don't know if it's going to be a stadium type or they going to keep it open. I don't know yet. From the way it looks like it's still going to be like that, I don't know. It would be very interesting in seeing is that the way they're going to go with the direction of where they're going to go with the design. Yeah, give me I think I'll go Houston. I feel like if Houston's defense is still going to be elite, give me Houston now. If Houston defense can't stop the Tennessee here from scoring, I'll lean more to Tennessee more than anything. If you ask me, over the period of time. Um, Greg said, "What's up? What's up, Greg?" Um, yeah. So, and like I say, week 5, we should really know how everyone is. I forgot to talk about the news about the Bengals. Um, Joe Burrow did take a pay cut to open up their salary cap for a few teammates to give him some more people on their team. Um, I feel like Joe Burrow is taking that I would say Tom Brady ass role where hey he's taking a cut. We see Patrick Mahomes do it too. These guys want to win. They're still young, and I was saying this at the early of this show like man we they have to win. They got to get back into that conversation and talks with the NFL of us saying, hey, we got to get back into that conversation. I think that's something that the Bengals haven't done yet. This should be one of the easy games. I feel like Cincinnati got this in the bag. I don't feel like Miami will do some great running. I just don't think I can't think of nothing else they have on offense. They're going to have a great run. We know how much they did with Adrian, how much they paid him. I mean, he's the star of this team. Really, be honest with you. Yes, Mike Williams is going to be probably pretty much good. We did see what he did when Love went down. He did play pretty well, but I just don't think that he will do great against this defense. I think this is where Bengals really show their dominance in the defense here. I mean, it's the Miami Dolphins. I wouldn't say don't go in there and don't take them lightly, but still play them because, like I say, it's any given Sunday. You don't want to make two mistakes and just overlook them. Most people say, hey, this could be a trap game for the Bengals. I don't think so. I think the Bengals have to play every game like it's their last game because, like I say, they have to get back into that conversation. I'm going to take Bengals in this for this one here too. Like I say, week 5. Once the week starts, guys, this could all change. So, like I said, I did do Dallas. I did Jacksonville. Give me Houston. I got Houston. I got Jacksonville for the upset against my Eagles because they are in London. I feel like Jacksonville could take this from the Eagles. Especially now, I'm a little worried about Lemon. I have to see what's going to go on with him because I feel like we need him much as we're going to need Smith. So that's why I got Jacksonville. Give me Dallas. I think Dallas will win that game. They're in their stadium. They should win. And give me Bengals on this game. You have Raiders in New England. Here it's going to be in New England. I got New England winning this. This is an afternoon game. This is going to probably be a pretty good game. Um, right now, only thing the Raiders got is a quarterback, for as I know. I don't see the Raiders. He said, I don't know. The thing about this, CJ, is that I don't know what can the Raiders bring to the table because I'm going to let's just look at the roster. Because, I mean, on paper, to me, they don't feel like they're the team that's going to get over the hump for me. Let's go to the roster here. I'm going to just click the roster here. So he said they got okay, let me see. So he got okay, we got Kirk Cousins, like I say, vet quarterback. Um they did sign for 3 to 4 years. You say they got running back. Yeah, okay, they got hey, I do see him. And he's like 5'8", so he's that guy that can probably sneak into the creases when he runs into those holes and probably can't see if they're running the ball. He did come from Bercer State. He's a 2 year vet. But you got to worry about that line. I'm still a little worried about the line here. Also he said Brock Broward. I think I am familiar with that name. That name did sound familiar to me from last year. Okay, I see it. Okay, tight end. Um, third year came from what's the name? I think I'm more worried about their line. Um, he said that's all they got. Yeah, that's all they got, man. Cause he said they're gonna probably feed. He said Curry's gonna probably feed the guy. But yeah, you can feed it to him, CJ. And I feel like you keep doing that, man. That defense is going. Yeah, they wide receivers is looking weak, man. That's what I was saying. That was say I don't. I really don't have the Ravens winning a lot of game. I mean, not Ravens, but Raiders. winning a lot of games just because of their wide receiver room, man. You talking about somebody who needs a wide receivers, some wide receivers. Definitely that. That's why here I got New England winning this game. Um, he said my Broncos ain't doing anything this year. Um, well, he said I can't speak about the Raiders. I don't know because I still haven't heard when Bo is coming back. That's very interesting. They still haven't announced that or said that. That's um, really got me into really like thoughts of things. He said Tucker is the best wide receiver for them. So mostly you'll probably have defenses covering them. I feel like New England's defense is a little probably maybe a little better than it was last year. Um, if you believe it or not, guys, I feel like there are could be a little better if you ask me. This year, like I said, I'm gonna give the edge to New England. I feel like New England can take this. Will it be a close game? I don't think so. I think that the Raiders are going to have a hard time scoring. Will they get a hard time getting down the field? I don't think so. I don't think they will get down to have a hard time getting down the field. But there'll be plays where they get almost close, probably near the red zone or damn near the red zone, and maybe get a couple field goals here and there. They'll probably kick. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be surprised. Raiders be the most field goal team this year. They could get maybe down there to theirs. Hopefully, they got a um great quarterback. He said end of the year in the middle of the week 13 at best. Oh well, shit, they come week 13, they might well just sit him down. They ain't gonna be no good because I looked at most of their score. They won't be worth a dag then. Minnesota and New Orleans. This might be another great game of the week, guys. This is actually in New Orleans. I've been speaking about New Orleans. I've been raving about New Orleans. I don't know if CJ heard my thoughts about New Orleans, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like New Orleans is gonna be overlooked. This could be a great game. This could be another game of the week right here. It has Minnesota maybe winning. Uh, I have Minnesota winning a lot of games. Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same thing, CJ. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Saints. Um, I'm going to take the Saints here, guys. I will take the Saints for an upset here. It's at their stadium. I'm not saying Minnesota. This is going to be a great game. Right here. I think if the Saints come back anything like they did the end of the year, I think the Saints could come out with a win here. I would love to see the Saints win this game. I think they would establish their dominance in the NFL if they win this game because like I said, the Vikings are going to be a great team. Um, so give me Saints here. I would actually take the Saints right now. Like I say, this is week 5. Things might change for me as I can see how the Saints are going to be from week 1 through 4. And if I change my mind, well, I was like, man, the Vikings are on fire. Um, it could change my mind, but still, like I say, the Saints could be on fire. This could be one of those great games where both guys come in undefeated. The NFL loves those type of games where both teams are undefeated and they come in. Um, you know, who would take the loss here? We could see that in these 2 games. Like I said, this could be another game of the week. This Houston Tennessee game and the Minnesota and New Orleans game. Those 2 games could be the games of the week right now, guys. Cleveland and the Jets, guys. I'm gonna go. They actually got the Jets winning. Right now, even though I don't know who's going to be starting for the Browns, hopefully the Browns can win this game. I'm just hoping that. We have to see. I would go more Browns here than Jets. Jets are another team I told you guys I've been concerned about from day one. Um, from for quite some while. So that's another team that we have to see here. I'm gonna go Browns. They got Jets for the money line to win. I would take the Browns here. I mean, even though I don't know, I'm not too sure about Browns defense, but I don't feel like it's going to fall off too much without Miles Garrett because they did get at least a semi decent defensive player. So I feel like that they could still be they can still put it in a mix. I think that defense is going to step up quite a lot here. We got Nace, and like I said, I'm more concerned about the Commanders. I did realize the Commanders schedule is a tough schedule here, but I feel like that the schedule for the Commanders are very tough to me. I feel like it's a very tough get tough schedule for. I know how much I said that the Commanders have a lot to prove, but um, if week 5 they don't show me that they can still maybe be in the mix. I feel like the NFL, the NSL, NFLC East could be maybe one of the hardest bracket. I think my Eagles are going to probably fall down a lot. I just got this feeling. We got all this new stuff, and I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lot of hype with the Eagles. I feel like the Commanders could, but if the Commanders slip up, I feel like I got the Giants winning. Not just this game. I got the Giants winning the division. I feel like Giants have the best team in their division, even over over Dallas, even with Dallas doing their defensive stuff. I still got Giants. I think Giants are going to be that team that you got to beat. You got to make sure you score on them. You got to beat them both on both sides of the field, defense and offense of the field. So I feel like that's something that a lot of people are going to have to look out for. Give me, they got Washington. I'm gonna go New York. I will go New York here. They're actually going to be playing in Maryland because I think they're rebuilding on the Commanders stadium. Their stadium won't be ready no time soon, so I guess that's why. Um, like I say, I don't know yet. Denver and Chargers right now. I don't know what's going to go on with Denver far as quarterback wise. Like I say, Chargers is one of those teams that I still said, guys, and I said it. This is the afternoon game. They're playing in the Chargers. I feel like the Chargers could win. That's if Bo Nix is not back, cause sometime Bo Nix got to come back. If he's not whacked by week 5, I already got y'all down 5-0, and that's like you're really panicking. So I don't think they can go down that much and start not being in the panic mode. And when you get in panic mode, you start, searching for anything or everything. I don't feel like the Broncos want to get that deep into a hole because I feel like Bo Nix is their person of their team that they have to depend on. But if Bo's not back, I don't see how these guys are going to win the game. I think they need their running back back. They need a whole bunch back. Give me Chargers here. They got Chargers. I'm going to go Chargers. It's in California. I mean, why not? You got Green Bay and the Chicago Bears. This could probably be a great afternoon game. It might be a little closer because this is a division game for both of these guys. These guys are both familiar with each other. It's in Green Bay. Um, I don't. I have to see how Chicago will play this year. I'm mostly afraid now, especially with the trade they did. Um, and now Caleb is on the front of the cover of Madden. So I'm a little afraid. I would go Green Bay here. I think Green Bay is going to play very well. I think Michael Parsons could be the thing. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, CJ. Yeah, we said Chiefs and Rams Super Bowl in California. Yeah, I text you that. I did. I said I would not be surprised. I said it. Soon I just said Chiefs and Rams. Now I know I said Rams and Chargers, but they couldn't do Chiefs and Rams, man. I'm it's crazy how the Chiefs, man, it's just such much a threat that, but I'm a little afraid, guys, and we'll talk about best here in a few minutes because I'm almost done with the schedule real quick. But I'm so afraid that that could be a bet. I want to look at a couple odds um here a little bit from DraftKings guys, and we're gonna look into a little bit before we get out of here. But I'm just so afraid that man, it could be a setup bet, man. They could be. It's hard, but hey, I would put the Chiefs on there. Like I don't know if their odds are still high. We'll look at it real quick and see how their odds are looking. But yeah, and then look at this. The first week the week one week five um the week five schedule, you have 49ers in San Francisco. Um like I said, guys, I think San Francisco has one of the teams that are going to be a dangerous team. I think they're going to have one of the most explosive teams. You ask me. Um, give me um, give me give me the 49ers here. I'll take 49ers. I think 49ers win this game right off the back. I don't think Seattle could win this game. I'm surprised they got Seattle, even though it's in their state. It's going to be probably very loud, but I got 49ers. I think 49ers are going to be that very hard team to stop on offense. You got to stop that offense, and I think that's something that's going to be very hard for a lot of teams to do. Give me 49ers. I'll go 49ers for the upset here on my pick for week 5. The night game for that night, that Sunday night game, is Baltimore and Atlanta. I'm gonna go straight out, guys. It's gonna be Baltimore. I don't think Atlanta's gonna be able to stop. Um, I don't think Atlanta's gonna be able to stop. Is gonna be able to stop. Um, Baltimore Ravens. Now don't get me wrong. Will probably Robinson. I would if I was doing a night game here, guys, and I was doing an NETD. I would probably still put Robinson as a TD. Um, would I put the wide receiver as one in Atlanta? Maybe. I would probably split it. I wouldn't put them together. I'll put more of hell. Henry could probably get this. Could probably be one of those Henry games where he get. Remember back when he got those three TDs? It could. I mean, he can go for it, man. You can go three TDs, Henry, man. Um, I would at least put Henry two TDs here on this game. I wouldn't be surprised he won't get it. I don't see Atlanta's defense stopping him. I think that's what the Ravens are going to do. They're going to use that running game. It's a night game. It's in Atlanta. I think those guys are going to run the ball. I will put Henry TDs in here. I will do them any TD and then two TD. I will split up the. Well, I think you can't put it together anyway, but I will do two slips and just put Henry maybe two and maybe one. Would I put um Jackson down for NTD? Yeah, I will put Jackson down TD. If I was doing a slip, I think I would do three different ones. I'll do Jackson and Henry on one, and do one of them by themselves, and then I'll do a Henry two TDs. Here, I mean, I think that's what they're gonna have to go back to. They're gonna have to go back to their running game real soon. If you ask me, to he said if he's not back, yeah, yeah, because you ain't back that week 5, man. You really in danger. It's a dangerous game you're playing here. Um, here is another game. I love this game for the Monday night game. Long as everyone is staying healthy, this could be. I don't know if CJ heard. I think I seen this game earlier throughout the schedule when I was listening. It was Buffalo and the Rams game, and man, this is going to probably be the game of another game of the week for me. Like I say, a lot of great games of the week right here. Um, it says they got LA winning this the Rams. It could be, but man, the I feel like Buffalo has to. This is another game. I think a lot of teams have to want to beat the Rams to establish their dominance. Will it be easy? No, it won't be easy, especially their defense, the way it's going to be. If the Rams are healthy at week 5, I'm going to go Rams. It's in California. Buffalo, I don't got 'em- Buffalo losing too many games. If they lose this game, I think they have to wake up and go back into the into their bag, man. It says you think the Rams running it back in California with Miles and Aaron. Me and CJ was talking about it earlier. It could. CJ said it to you. Heck yeah, I think it could, man. They're talking about it a lot, man. But only thing about that, man, is I'm so worried that that hype, if they come back, will it be so much hype that it could be, like I said, I'm looking at this as just not a fan. I'm looking at this as y'all got to think about it. And I said this over and over again. A lot of it has to do with bets too, man. Vegas, man. Me and CJ can tell you a lot of stuff they can do and dress it up and make you go all in, and boom, maybe a whole nother team that'll go. They love doing them bets. And like I said, I said over and over again about those sucker bets, man. You don't want to go for it, but I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta risk it. That's all part of gambling. If you want to put your stocks in it, go ahead. I mean, hey, you might come out big with it. That's why sometimes you see these slips. Somebody don't put so much money in it. At the end of the year, they say, well, this person was gonna win. They got these crazy cash outs, and they ain't cashing out until the team win. And sometimes they lose, and sometimes they win, man. It's just that risk, man. I told CJ a lot of big plans that we got. I know once that final NBA season, I'm gonna start stacking up, putting a lot of stuff into the FanDuel and DraftKings. Not even doing a bet until we get to our first week season. So me and him can start hitting. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe see me and CJ gonna probably start collabing on a lot of stuff. So once we get into our Discord, we can start making these big hits, because I think once people start seeing we getting $1,000 hits and all these hits, I think that's when people are going to start want to hit our Discord. Like I said, I'll definitely have that on here on Thursday, where I have the QR code here. But yeah, LA is already going. I mean, without the him, without Aaron, I think they're still going to be a great team. On this week, here, week 5. I don't know. I think this is the first time I've seen it. Who has a bye week is Kansas City and Carolina. Um, good on them, because that gives probably Patrick Mahomes a little more rest. I think, like I say, they have pretty much sweet games there. So I think that's something that we got to do. We say we got to do some some pre-show props, and we got to collab. Man, preseason gonna be kind of pretty hard for me. We'll see, man. Cause preseason, boy, crazy, man. Um, I definitely got to see about some preseason props, man. Speaking of props, man, let's look into it, guys. Let's get into these last couple of minutes, guys, where we're gonna be talking about some DraftKings. Shouts out to DraftKings, man. We're gonna check out some DraftKings bets. If you guys are known to me that I do talk about some DraftKings bets here. Kind of giving you guys my thoughts, my props. Kind of really I would say a betting coaching thing. I usually do NFL. Like I say, I'm really trying to come up with a strategy, and I'm doing it here with you guys. So thank you guys for joining us. Like I say, me and CJ, we definitely have a Discord that we're trying to keep building on. This NFL season is gonna be great. He said, I like your YouTube. Shouts out to you, Bobby. Appreciate you for that. He said, I'm coming to DK. You keep saying that, CJ. I believe it what I see, man. Shit, you say you gonna come, man. Look, I do both now. Now I ain't gonna lie. I down to do both, but I think this year for FanDuel, I'm gonna just do the fucking goddamn jackpot. I think FanDuel is gonna be my jackpot, and DraftKings gonna be my cause man, I was killing it for DraftKings. Well, NFL, I was killing it on DraftKings. NBA, I was doing it on both because I mean, first shot, I was kicking it, killing it. So it didn't matter what I did it on. But for NFL, man, I'm gonna stick with that DraftKings because I do better on there for NFL, man. But like I say, as you can see here, man, they got the season already loaded up, guys. Some of these best guys, as you can see, you got 3,000 regular season passing yards from Josh Allen, which I don't think that's going to happen. It's very hard with the new setup the way they do this kickoffs. That's going to be very hard to get. That's something that I wouldn't bet. But as you can see there, they got mostly everybody 3,000. I don't. It's very rare you're gonna see that people get that. It's something I wouldn't do. I mean, unless they don't change that kickoff situation, but I don't see them doing that. But I did like this one though, right here. This first one from JSN. He could hit that. Now, these two, Puka and JSN, even probably Chase, they might get those. That could be if it was me. Let me see something. I don't know. I would put Pickens, Puka, Chase. And you see, they in the negative. So St. Brown. Mm, mm. I don't think Pickens will get it because they're going. Dallas is going to probably split that up between him and um um what's the name? So yeah. I said it too. See, even CJ said he said Pickens. He said Puka gonna hit that. Yeah, ain't no shot of doubt. Puka probably gonna kill it, especially all the stuff that been going on with him. Puka might gonna probably have a crazy season. Um, Only person I would put off here is Pickens because they probably gonna split that between Dallas. I probably lean off of Saint Brown. Brown. I love Brown, but I mean the lines are iffy when it comes to things like that. They probably I don't know how that game plan is gonna be. So if I was doing this, I would lower this down to um a three one, which is, hey, it's still the odds are still plus 200 and 37, which is not Brown. Is that speaking is may say yeah, exactly. Yeah. I said same thing too. Yeah, you got CD. Yeah, CD CD might eat is gonna eat too. Yeah, so that's why I put it off Pickens. That's why I said you got to think about that. That's why I took those two off. I put these three here. These three might could get it. JSN, um, um, you got Puka and Special Chase. I feel like Chase will they gonna do it. So and this is your odds here. You got 237 here on this one, guys. Like I said, guys, what we do here, if you want to do that, like I say, for my high rollers, $237. If you wanted to go into that and just go get that and put that 237 in there, if this hits here, you gotta, like I say, this is an end of the year bet now, guys. You gotta wait to the end. You'll know probably each one hit because it'll go green. Maybe if it cashes out early, which I mean, it won't cash out no early. You probably still have to wait till almost the near end of the season, for most of these to cash out. But 237 here, your payout will be $799.87. Not bad. I feel like that's a good payout. Um, if you ask me, I feel like that's a decent payout. He said, "Yeah, Chase. Yeah, Chase has a big year with Burrow playing. Yeah, I think Burrow has to stay healthy. I've been preaching that since day one, to everyone. Like I said, I like this bet. This is not a bad bet, guys. Like I say to my high rollers, if you want to go this high, go ahead. If you want to go that high on the bet there that gets you $700. But you wanna and you can round rob it, guys. So look at that. So you got a couple round robs right here. So if you want to round rob it, go ahead and round rob it. I would. That's what I would do just in case. I think all of them are hit, but I still round rob it. Go a little lower. You want to go to that. I would say this will be kind of your safe bet. These are gonna probably be bets I would do this year. Guys, this is my plan. When I see bets like this, I might go 23 because even if I go low, um, yeah, it gives you money, but I kind of want to hit a little bit. And as you can see here, this is not too bad because that's $77, which is not bad out of 23. That I put that back into the bank and still build that up. Like I said, I want to keep my bankroll a little at a good area. Like I said, it all depends on how much I save until we get to the season. Like I said, I won't go too crazy, but on a bet like this is something I'll probably do if I was betting this. Something that I think if you wanted to do it, you can do it. And $23, I think that will be your safe bet. I think this would be a good bet, guys. If you want to go there, $77. Like I say, I think that's something that you would definitely want to do. With that, like I say, I wouldn't take all these guys, but I would definitely take some of them. Um, Now this right here could hit. Let me see. Who all they got on here? They got DJ Moore. The Brown, he could get 1,000. Waddle could get 1,000. Mike Epps could definitely get a thousand. They got him. They got him in the what's the name? But I think Mike Epps gonna be 49ers. Now, only person I might take off of here may be DJ Moore. I might take Moore off because I'm not too sure about Moore in that 1,000 range. But this here could hit. What are our odds here? I love this AJ Brown, Waddle. I got, and this is plus 6,600. I'm surprised my S is very high. Um, this could something that I mean. He said take out Waddle. He said take out Waddle. That will hit. Really? I I would keep Waddle in it. I think Waddle would get that 1,000. You don't think Waddle would get that? Cause Waddle's on. Oh, I know why you said take out Waddle. Cause he on the Broncos. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. You right. I forget. Yeah, Waddle's on the fucking Broncos. Yeah, you gotta take out Waddle. Jeez, yep, you gotta take out Waddle because what's the name ain't there, so it lowers it down. Man, if Bo wasn't freaking hurt, he said I mean more. Let's see. So okay, hold on. Let's start this over. Yeah, I don't know. You might be right, CJ. Because let's start it over. Because it got okay. This is the original list of the people. You got AJ Brown, Waddle, Mike Epps, and more on there, and the odds are 2,034. I was taking out DJ Moore too, but now you said it. He said, yeah, no quarterback right now. Exactly. And we don't know when Bo's coming back. So you are right. I would take out Waddle. Like I say, Waddle's great, but he can't throw the ball to himself. So Waddle and Moore has to. I would take them both off. That I didn't think about that. I'm glad you caught that. And you're only down to two. And like I say, by Mike's being in the plus size, it kind of saved this parlay. Here, guys, like I say, you want to do a high roll, you could do 230, $245. That'll get you $845 and 25 cents. Um, Not something I would do. I would go a little lower, $24. But like I say, these are all bets that when you gotta wait till this like end of the year bet hit. He said, "Yeah, I forgot. Denver's quarterback is out. DJ may get it with Well, no, DJ, ain't DJ. I thought DJ went to another team. Moore went to, um, am I tripping? I thought Moore went to a different team. Maybe I'm tripping. That's why I took out Moore. I thought he went to a different team. Oh, Scatterboo's not getting that. Scatterboo can't get 1,000. He gonna be too injured. That I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that one either. They got they got Miles Garrett breaking the sack record. That's a sucker bet, y'all. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. That's a sucker bet. Let's see. I like this little list here. Let's see. It got 16. Um, making the playoffs. Buffalo. Okay. Rams. Yeah, they could make it. Green Bay. Mm, I'll take Green Bay out of there if it was me. I don't think they make it. Chargers. Yes, I think they make it. 49ers. Yeah. Texas. I gotta see how Texas gonna play. Uh, I'll take Texas out for right now because I don't know. Um, so this is my picks. I got Buffalo, Rams, Chargers. I think Chargers are going to at least make it to the playoffs. They got to. 49ers probably make it to the playoffs because I feel like they got something to prove. It's still like the odds are still 300 and 29, 329. Now the regular odds who they had six. They had a six leg on there. They had six teams on there. I just took out I got four, so I took out three. No, I took out two. Two teams that I wasn't too, comfortable with. I took out Green Bay and I took out Houston. Um, I like these other teams. I didn't see Rams on here. Yeah, I got Rams. Okay, I definitely got the Rams on here. I think the Rams will definitely make the playoffs. Um, I think I like this bet more than the other bet. If I this original bet, like I say, I'm not too confident on Texas. I would have probably kept them in there, but I got to see how Houston's going to play. Green Bay, I'm a little more worried about their defense. That's something that I've been talking to you guys about a lot lately. With you guys, like I say, high rollers, if you want to go into this bet, $329. That gets you 1,000. Look, that gets you 1,000. Uh, $1,412.97. Which is not bad. Like I say, that's if you want to go crazy. But look at that. If you want to do this, $32, that might be a bet I might do. $32. That gets you 137. I think these guys can make it. I think this. I mean, I feel like Buffalo is going to make the playoffs. Rams are going to make the playoffs. I think people are overlooking the Chargers. I think the 49ers should make the playoffs. I don't see them not missing it. I think the 49ers make it too. This is a good bet. If you want to take off the 49ers and the Chargers, I mean, go ahead. Um, um, but I think that most people won't go for that. Right there. Oh, look at this. See, they got Broncos going for playoffs. See, they already wants to do some sucker bets already. But yeah, it is all team bet here, guys. They got here. They It's something new. We'll go to the Giants right here. First we'll talk about the Giants. It says the Giants regular season wins for next year. Both of the odds are low. It doesn't matter which way you go. I think the Giants will. He said, yeah. See, he said even CJ said it. Yeah, I'd say it too. Yeah, Chargers are definitely a team that is overlooked and gonna be um, a team I think a lot of people are not seeing right now. I think the Giants will win over 7 games. I've definitely got them winning over 7 games. You can set it here for more games if you want to. Um, See if you think they're gonna win more than 8 games, here it says over 8.5 games. It got plus 60. I would go there. I'm not gonna lie. I would take that. It's in the plus. It's still in the plus. I feel like they're gonna win at least 8 games. Off rip, it got future player here, right here. If you want to see that, let's see what that has for. Damn, it says Dogs regular season pass 3,000. Um, Dogs could get really close to this because I feel like the first couple games he's gonna throw it more than he ever throw it to. He got a lot of option to throw it. It's like I say, I think the only thing here is the kickoffs. I add that into that 3,000. Even if you did under, you're still in the negatives. So I mean that's that. I mean it says Dobbs regular season TD passes under 19. I think he'll go. If you put this under, I don't know. Can you put both of these together and one over? Okay, so you could throw these both together. Will it give us a good? Um, no. Okay, so you can't put them both together. So I figured that. So I went do none of the, I mean, it's in the negatives. I know a lot of people don't like doing negatives. I mean, you still could get a little change. It's only going to give you a few cents if you did it like that. It's something I wouldn't bet. I mean, I think he is going to get under. I'm surprised people took the over. Um, I don't think he's going to go under 19 TDs because I think they're going to definitely um, pass a lot. Super Bowl, I don't know. Conference win, yeah. Oh my, oh Jesus, this goddamn. Oh, what's this NFC conference win? No, I wouldn't do that. Uh, win the division. Let's see. Oh, they really high for the division. I think New York has a better chance of winning the division than anyone. I love this odds. It says 600. I would not lie. I would. I think they got a better chance of doing it. I would put a $60 in there. Give me $400. I think they're gonna win the division. Um, I mean, who? I don't see the Eagles probably winning the division. I don't see the Cowboys winning the division. But I mean, hey, I just that's just my thing. Um, after winning 5 games, let's see. It says after winning 5 games, will they win zero, 1, 5? Oh, so the first 5 games, do you think they will win? So you could bet the first 5 games, which is crazy. That means they got to go on a crazy streak. Look, if they win all 5 games, the odds are 2,200 and yeah, 200. Um, they got a lot of division rivals. When you playing your division rivals, I think that's you kind of biting the nail here. I think a lot of games it can come down to the nail. It's something I wouldn't do with them. Even the odds of them winning no games, I don't think that's going to happen. They could probably win two. That's why the odds here are a little low. It says one, but I think they're going to win more than one game. Um, yeah, I think that's something that will. Let's see. Let's see. It says week one. See, they got Cowboys, and that really their odds are low. I mean, their odds are high. It says they got them plus one on the money lines. Got them plus 110. Um, I think this is actually in. Yeah, it says no. It's actually in. I think it says at Giants. So I think this is in New York. So I'm surprised. It got some. It says over and under at 48. Um, This will probably be a pretty tight game. This is week one, September. This is a Sunday game. They got it for the spread. Mm, I think the Giants could win this game. I would not lie to you. I would take the Giants in this because they got them the odds high for them. I would take the Giants. Let's see. It says more bets. Let's see. So let's go to more bets. And this is basically what I'll be doing on Thursday, guys. So boom, we're here. We're in the session that says any TDs right here. I don't know why they got Scatterable on here. Oh, okay, it just says last year. Okay, so this is why, like it says, rushing to yeah, TD says how much. I don't think Scatterable is going to be able to play in this game. I would think he would. Um, if I was doing an NTD, I'll definitely put Pickens. I'll put Pickens on the NTD. I'm definitely putting Pickens on there. I know Pickens going to at least get you one. Um, likely, I don't know. Jay Ferguson, man, he got me some good money. I know CJ probably agree on me. I like Ferguson. You can go Ferguson too if you wanted to. Um, but that's another TD. So they got Williams, but I mean, can he get one? I don't know. I think that's like a sucker bet. Um, you got Prescott, and Prescott's still in the 500s for any TDs right now. Um, yeah, defense. New York defense 600. Cowboys defense 600. Uh, right now I only got Fergus. I only got Pickens. Um, mm, you know what? That was good win this game because you probably get Ferguson TD and maybe likely will get a TD. I mean, those could be. He said Ferguson. See, yeah. He said he's respected. Yeah, I put the three here. If I was doing this game, man, this would be my three. And man, those odds are crazy. Only thing I just don't trust Likely, man. It's just, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, even if it ain't Likely, I will switch out Likely with Docs. I think I will make that switch. And I think I like this bet more than yeah, see, yeah, he said Ferguson, Pickens, and Dots, and Likely. He said like I just don't. I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't trust Likely, man. I like Dots. I like the Pickens. I love Ferguson. Even if you want to throw Likely in there, I just think about what he did with Ravens. That if you want to do all four, that's a four bet slip here, guys. And man, look at those odds. That's 5,000. Jeez, if you just put $5 on there, you're good. You put 50 on there, you're good. Woo! You put $50 on there. He said my new team played. He played with. I know, but that's the thing about it. I mean, Lightly got. I used to put some money on Lightly, and he he just lost me so much money last year. Like, I mean, he could do better with a newer team. I mean, I like this for um, slip here. If you want to do four, I would keep it like that. I mean, he said that's a one. Man, you put $50 on that and get that 2 grand. Woo! That's the fair game, man. You put that slip on anything, boy. That's a night game too. Man, you put that slip on there, boy. That's a good little. I like it, man. Like I said, I like it too. It's just the only person I would worry about on there, CJ, is Likely. I think Likely would scare me on that slip, man. I think Likely would definitely scare me on this slip. Let's go to the game that I was telling you about. Let's go to this Patriots and Seattle game. This is actually the first game which I would talk to y'all guys about here. And off bat, look, of course, Jay is saying odds are gonna be low. It's low already. It's low already. He said, "Put it on there now." Ooh, if I had the money, I would. I like this JSN. I'll take JSN. I think AJ Brown definitely gonna get one. I'm surprised. His is high. His odds are high. Um, mm, I don't know if I want to do Henry or Henson. This is a Jason and Brown scoring. Yeah. That I put them on there. That's a guarantee. You gonna hit that no matter what. This gonna hit. That's gonna hit. You if you just wanted to do those two guys, just these two, go ahead because your odds are 37. So I will put $37 on that. That's gonna hit. That's a free that's a free $100. Who you got? You said Price? Really? I don't know too much about him. Okay, let me throw him on that. Let's see what our odds looking like. That's at 1,000. I was I I was thinking more of because I would think that because I got New England winning this game, and right now, I mean you got Price. I would I would take Price off, but I don't know if I want to do Henson or Henry because they could both maybe hit. And here it says, how many, what they, and that's why I love DraftKings because it tell you, how many yards, how many, what they hit, what the percentage is, and everything. Um, I maybe Henry because Henry odds is a little high. They might let him hit. He's at the running back. Okay. Um, yeah, but Seattle was like, we gonna let somebody else be our bell cow. Yeah, look, there go JJ Bolts. Hey, y'all about to throw him on there. There you go, little CJ. Throw Bolts on there on the slip and see what you get. Woo! Hey man, I ride with that, but now, hey man, if I was gonna do Bolts, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hopefully they score. Who you talking about? Seattle. I think Seattle will score. I think they'll score. I like these two the most. These might be my two. I would want to overdo it. I think I stick with those two. Yeah, Jake Bobo, man. If I was gonna do that, man, I just put them on there by myself, CJ. I will stick with these two guys. Roll with that. Throw 37. Those two should hit. Ain't no way JSN and what's the name not gonna hit that whole game. They got to hit. That's what I would do for that game. That's just me. Um, like I say, we'll definitely see. That's to be a game we'll talk about. Like I say, we'll talk about more props on that game for Wednesday. Thursday game, real quick before we get up out of here. What Greg say? He said, "Man, Waters gonna have a big season for us. Man, he got to have a quarterback though. That's the thing about it. I want to put Water on that slip, but they need a quarterback, man. They ain't saying nothing what's going on with Bo or nothing. Too. This is another game. Like I said, guys, I'm just going over any TDs right now. They really got San Francisco odds really on the money line high. Um, I ain't gonna lie. I'll go San Francisco because you never know. It could be an upset. San Francisco could come out with a win. It could come down to the last um nail better. So I would go there. But this is gonna be probably a bunch of TDs because of course you're gonna have McCaffrey. You got to put Adams on there. Devontae Adams, Puka, Mike Epps. Woo, already. I got to put them three on there. I like this Jake Tonga, me and CJ know about that guy very well. Um, shit, I ain't gonna lie. See, Brock Purdy could get one too. People be sleeping on Brock Purdy. You could get one here with Brock Purdy. Um, these are good four. I like these four here. Um, here I feel like these four here could be a good hit. Um, I feel like all four of those can hit, man. If you want to take out Adams, let's take out Adams, man. Let's take out Devontae Adams. I'm looking for a surprise. Unless he down here. Oh, Matthew Stafford's way down there. Woo. Um, I think I will replace Adams for Purdy. Purdy could get one too, man. I think Purdy is a person that could get this. I got them winning. I got them winning. I got them winning this game. This will be my four slip. Is that Mike Kills? Oh, see, okay. So CJ went with Adams too. I took off Adams and I replaced him with Brock Purdy. Is that McCaffrey, Evans, and Adams? And then he got maybe Blake Cobbs instead of Adams. Let's see. Cause I like this. Like I can say I would go with this too. This game can go either way. Even if you want not do Purdy, I think Purdy will get one. I think Christian will definitely get one. Um, who CJ? Who you had CJ? Let me see one more. You had Blake. Let's see. So I was thinking that too. I was thinking Blake. My bad. I think I pressed on him by mistake. And look, see that's what I like about it. Tell you the yardage, how many rushes and stuff. If y'all want to see it, same thing like FanDuel do it. But so who would we? Is we gonna go with a five? He said, yeah. I know, yeah. That's what I know, Jake. Man, I know that. What I said, man. This will be a pretty hard game to really kind of pinpoint who would get a TD. Cause McCaffrey odds are freaking low. Could they have? I could probably take McCaffrey off of there and maybe put that in there. Woo! But them odds are crazy, crazy. That's 2,000. So we got right now, Puka gonna hit. Um, Even if you did D2, let's just say you did D2, it's still like 445. But I feel like somebody else is gonna get a TD here. Because that's two TDs, right? So we gonna go. I got Rams could win this. It could. This could be a pretty close game, y'all. This could come down to a good big game. He said, man, he cost me twice last year. Really? I know. That's why I said I definitely go put him. Um, I would still stick. Let's keep McCaffrey on there. I want to go Adams, but I think their go-to guy is gonna be Puka. Adams will get the receptions and receiving yards here and there, so that's what I would put him at. I wouldn't too much put him in any TD because if it hits, it hits. I mean, it could. Like I say, me and CJ have seen some crazy things happen. So I gotta pick one more person on the Rams. I think could hit for them because I think it'll be a pretty close game. Because I want to make this be a four-legger Yeah, and now I'm like CJ. I don't want to put Williams on there because it could cost you. I mean, you could probably ride with Adams. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Um, you ask me, I wouldn't be surprised. Um, let's go Adams, man. Let's just stick with that. I think those four could go because it could go down that. I like those odds. He said maybe Adams gets five or six recession. Yeah, I think so too. I think Adams would be more the recession guy. I don't got him as um the probably any TD guy. I said the same thing too. So that what kind of got me scared about this one because I think I'm gonna be more worried about Adams because I feel like those three, even if I want to take off Adams, let's just say, and that gets you 1,000 even if Adams hit. If you want to do 65, I lower it down because we got a 65 because that was the last one. But let's say 19, that's 300. But and I like the 65. It's just the only thing about this bet. If we wanted to keep it 65, that gets you 1,000. And Adams will be the one that'll scare me the most on this list. Because even if you want to take Adams off, I think more. If I was taking Adams off, I'll go Jake, and I go this way. You know what I'm saying? I would go these four, but I got that means I got more of Kansas, San Francisco winning in this game because this could mostly hit because I feel like Mice is gonna get one. I know Puka gonna get one. Maybe McCaffrey. I think Jake Thompson. I think that's the only thing that scares me. Even if I don't want to do a four, I might just do a three and do it like this. You know, I might keep it a three legger because I feel more comfortable with this because I feel like this could hit and maybe do Purdy. Let's say I stick with this and I do another slip where I might do Jake and Purdy because I think Purdy will probably get a TD because he usually get it and he got his odds are high. I think a lot of people sleep on that, and I think if I just want to do these two, just in case, if it might hit, and just do 25. You know what I'm saying? So I do probably two different NTD slips and go one of these two ways. I'll probably do Jake and this guy. Now Purdy might hit. And then even if I want to do a singles, because that's what I probably do too. I'll probably just do a single slip. I'll probably put Purdy. Probably put five, and I'll put um two here, and that's I probably split it up like that, because I feel like Purdy could still get it, and then if I wanted to go down here and go, I still got my 25, so I still get, even if that don't hit, I still get something out of it. So that's something I would probably do because this game it could go. I like that four. I like that three um leg I had. Even if I wanted to go here, guys, like I said, that's what I would do. Um, like CJ said, hey, I think yeah, it'll go um, more the passing yards of the whole thing, um, of everything. Let's see. Do we got yardage on here? Okay, let's go to gain line. I don't think they got the yardage bet yet. They might do. Let's see. Let's go to Baylor. I don't think we got it yet. Oh no, okay, we got it. No, we got NCD and that's it. That's all they got so far. Yeah, they did an NTD. Let's see stacks. I don't think they got yeah, so they ain't got the what's the name yet. They just got the NTDs up there. So right now, all you can do is NTD. So they got Williams. So now see, they already got it. Mix it. They got Williams up there too much. See, they already see they got one of the three that I picked, but I wouldn't do Williams. I take out that Williams one. That Purdy and Stafford are throwing two DDs. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. You got so if you got them both, let's okay. So let's go two TDs. Let's go back to any TDs real quick, guys. Cause CJ said two TDs. So if you going two TDs, you gotta go. Mike gonna catch one. So Mike, I will put that one. Puka. Who would be my last person for Rams though? Hmm. I guess Adams. I guess that'll be your four. Because you got four TDs, so I mean that's what you go with right there. I mean, if you got any two TDs, I would think um that's what you would go. Um that's what I would think. Um you probably still could put Christian McCaffrey in there because I feel like he would get in there too. Um too. So that gets you, ooh, Jesus Christ. You up there in the 800s. Um, I wouldn't put 85 on there because that's a lot. That's five TDs, at least. Um, like I say, maybe even if it ain't five, let's just say, even if he do two TDs, let's just throw Jake off of there and let's just go this. Cause like I say, only thing I'm worried about on here is maybe Adams. And that's still good, even with this, that's your four. That four right there, if you want to do 85, I said put McCaffrey, Adams, and Puka on there. I got McCaffrey. I got Puka. I got Adams. I think Mike Epps will hit. I think I got Epps. Okay, yeah, you got Epps. Um, yeah, so I got those three. Yeah, that's who I got. Adams, um, Kristen, Puka, and Evans. And even if you put 85 on there, that gets you 1,000 with those four. Because I think that's the four I would want to go with. Even if I wanted to lower it down to three, and let's say I took out Adams, I would probably do this bet two different ways. I'll lower down to three and then two. And then I'll start doing the props. So that's what I might do on this Thursday, guys. We'll talk more about this, guys. Like I say, this is just like a little sample. They don't got the yardage yet, guys. They got the NTDs. It's something that we'll definitely talk about. I love this slip. This is a good slip. I think this is like good money, guys. Um, Something that you probably want to look into. Um, as the season start. I like that bet. Like I say, they got all the games of up here on there yet. They got all of the games all the way up to Sunday and stuff. So if you wanted to do some bets early, like I say, I will definitely I'll definitely talk to you guys about the Wednesday and this game here. I think those will be the two games we'll talk about on September the 9th and September the 10th, where the inside of the mind will be just really this all what we'll be doing. I'll be give that whole 2 hours, guys. We'll be talking about bets and props and stuff, and just give you guys some thoughts about some money that we give you guys, and on those 2 days. So, and you guys can join me, CJ, on that Tuesday. Well, we'll just be recapping all these NFL games, and then you can join me back again on that Thursday, where I will give you guys my games of the week. So that'll be something that I would talk to you guys about. I went overtime, guys, because I came on a little late, so we went over time, just got into some deep conversation. Shouts out to 279 people who are in here, who are joining me and supporting me in this. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Finally stopped raining, so that's why probably it didn't go on. Then I came on my phone, so my regular laptop was acting up. It kept kicking me out, so I was like, come on the phone. But shouts out to everyone. Thank you guys for joining me. Shouts out to CJ. Shouts out to Greg. Thank you guys for giving me the comments. I love the feedback. I love talking to you guys about NFL. Like I say, we are only 14 weeks away, guys. So I will continue to get you guys prepared for the NFL. That's what Inside the NFL Mind is going to be about. So join me and CJ. I think we're going to probably go probably live before the preseason. I have to probably get with CJ. He'll probably tell me about how we're going to do that before probably the season start. It all depends on him. He will take back the Tuesday slot which I'm on today. I was just covering for him and why he's off. And next year, once we off in the Super Bowl season, once he's gone, inside the mind will going. I'll go back to the either Tuesday or Thursday games where I will be doing the all season because I did it. I didn't do it right away. Me and CJ took like a little time off, but right after the end of the Super Bowl season, we'll talk about some recaps of stuff, and I'll just really give you guys a few of assessments of things that are going on in the NFL, NFL news, trades, possible talks. Get you guys ready for that next year draft, which I feel like is going to be pretty much a big draft because you got the Patrick I was about to say Patrick Mahomes, but the Madden nephew. He is going to be probably one of the number one draft picks. It's really interesting on where he could land. I think he could probably land on the Jets, but I think the Jets need so much if they get him. Man, it'll be very interesting to see um, where he will land next year. Possibly, probably Arizona if Arizona doesn't go for Sanders. So that kind of, I don't know what that would put Sanders because now Sanders is kind of like his probably will be nowhere to go in the new year and stuff. So we'll definitely have to see that. Yeah. Like CJ say, looking forward to the um NFL season two, guys. So please join y'all guys for us. Like I say, Tuesday, me and CJ will really give you guys our recap of the season. I love doing that with CJ. Like I said, I appreciate him for always adding me on that show, and I ain't stuck in for him when he missed a couple days, and that's what the birth of Inside the NFL Mind came, and you guys kind of missed it. So I was like, you know what? Instead of once the season start, I will continue to do it that Thursday. But like I said, like you guys just seen, right away we're gonna straight up pull up DraftKings bets. We're gonna talk about a few bets those whole 2 hours. Give you guys some thoughts. Give you guys. I'm gonna definitely give you guys my thoughts about um some bets. I know that first week I cannot give y'all guys my top 5 teams or my games of the week, but that next week after that, after week 2, that beginning of the show, I'll give you guys my top 5 teams. What's the game of the week? I'll tell you guys why it's my game of the week, and then we'll go right into DraftKings. And talk about just that game. I will only talk about the Thursday game and give you guys my predictions about that game because me and CJ will talk about all the other games. It will basically be kicking off with me and CJ's show of the beginning of the week and giving you guys my thoughts about the Thursday game only. And me and CJ will join you on that Tuesday, 6 o'clock p.m., where we'll give you guys thoughts about the whole week of the game. Probably maybe around once we get the holiday season, I could probably give you guys a Saturday show because I know usually me and Final Balls usually take the time off for the holidays, but I want to kind of give you guys as much content as we did for this year. Shouts out to the whole DWE team from the EVP show. Shouts out to CJ EVP. Shouts out to After Slam. Two of our vet guys that have been with us since day one. Shouts out to you guys. Appreciate you guys for always joining us. Y'all guys kicked it off. I know you guys don't probably hear that a lot, but I do want to tell you guys that. Um, Shouts out to Smoke Podcast, Map God, Sports Jedi, PG, who does sports. Shouts out to you. Thanks for sharing the stuff. Those are the new guys that are on the team. Everyone who joined us on the new other team, yeah, all their co-hosts and hosts and whoever they got who are with us on DWE, and who does get that stuff posted on DWTV. Thank you guys for joining us too. So shouts out to the new guys that are with us. And then shouts out to Kyle and Greg on their show. They usually do their show, The Rundown, on Monday. Thank you guys for going on early. Now you guys don't got to go on early because now y'all are back on y'all regular time because Raw's back in the States. So thank you guys for joining us on that. Holding it down for going on early. Shouts out to Reggie for being the admin for them, holding it down because I was working at that time. So Reggie did held it down for me. So thank you, Reggie, for doing that for me. For being the admin for those two guys. They do go live on Monday, so you guys check them out. Check CJ out Tuesdays, um, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays. He goes on though at nighttime. He does Monday Raw recap. Tuesday on he does NST, and on Thursday he does TNA recaps, and on Friday he does SmackDown recaps. If it's a PLE, you usually can catch him on Wednesday, where he does he does um predictions. Predictions. I don't know why my mind went blank. Predictions. Um, so he does predictions on Wednesday, and then if it's usually if it's a Sunday or a Saturday, he does the recap. I know one of those PLEs are coming on a Sunday. I don't know if he's going to do that main event for Sunday when they go. I think it's going to be in September or something, or October, whenever that day is. When they're going to be going to Atlanta for main event. But check with him. He'll tell you his schedule. Shouts out to After Slam. He goes live on usually Friday or Sundays. You can catch his show on DWTV too. And usually Wednesday, you can catch Smoke Podcast comes on Wednesday on their show. They have the Wednesday slot, and Cal has a new show that will be coming out real soon that we're working on. So stick around and stay tuned for that. We're still working on the kinks on how we're going to do that and how that rollout is going to be. So you guys join us for that. Do miss me for my reaction stuff that I have going on. Like I said, I will be reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender season two, and also I will be doing X-Men '97 season two. You'll usually see me doing most of these reactions. I love watching people do reactions, and hopefully you guys will like seeing me do reactions. So that's something that's new to the DWTV. That's something that I really wanted to do before I started doing podcasting. So it's just something I'm going to try out and do with you guys. Shouts out to everyone. Like I say, once again, please, if you guys want to know where to find us, please go to YouTube. That's Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube. Go like, subscribe us on YouTube. That's Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube. Go over there, subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on both of our Twitch page. The first Twitch page is DWETV. on Twitch or DWE Radio on Twitch. Don't matter whichever one you want to follow. You can go follow. Go type that in on Twitch. You will find that it's spelled the way it is down below. Check us out on Spotify. That's DWE Radio, the radio that's not on the radio. But guess what? We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Spotify, and we're on X Live, and we are on YouTube Live. Check us out. We have 22 episodes of DWE Radio where we give you our critique and our analytics of what we think about the product of WWE from season from episode 1 all the way up to episode 22. So if you have been missing out on some WWE stuff and you want to catch up and know what was going on, I think DWE Radio is a perfect way to get you kind of caught up and give you an idea of what's been going on, what you've been missing. If you've been missing out on some stuff, go back and listen to some of our episodes. Shouts out to 56 people who have been listening to us on DWE Radio on Spotify, just going over there to listen to all the episodes. Shouts out to all you guys. So thank you guys for joining us over there. Add me on X. I'm Miami the Great 305 on X, or you can add our TV page, DWE TV page. That's DWE Television on X. Also, shouts out to all you guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. And thank you guys for coming by. I'll probably go live again Thursday. We will see. If you guys don't see me Thursday, you will catch me either next Tuesday or next Thursday. Like I say, I don't try to do too many shows because the NFL season has not started too much yet. We're not getting close to the season. As we get a little more close, I might go back to 2 days. But until then, right now, I'm only doing one show, maybe once a week. I like talking to you guys about just bets, so I might come on Thursday and we just might talk a little bit. I might just do schedule and bets. I won't even do news. I might just do schedule and just go right into bets. We'll have to see. Just stick around and follow me. Other than that, guys, peace, love. Catch you guys again on my YouTube page.
Hey, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door.